Yo, it has just hit 9 o'clock on my side of the world. What time on the side of your world? This is Cletus, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And to the people that are going to be watching the replay, thank you guys for your support. It means absolutely the world to me. So if you do come in, please let me know that you can hear me because as you can see, I'm in a different setting today and I'm not quite sure if the mic is working. I have done some, what do you call this, testing earlier, and I think the mic is working perfectly well. But anyways, I think maybe I'm having a little bit of a situation with Wi-Fi today. Okay, here we are, we're back. So, anyways, thank you guys for joining in. And today's discussion, as you can see the title, I'm dishing out 25 live streaming ideas for beginners. I said in my previous videos that it's very important that as a small YouTuber, you must also delve into live streaming because this is going to help you grow your YouTube channel in terms of views as well as subscribers and as well kind of like connect with your people because sometimes when you're just posting videos on YouTube, people don't really get to interact with you like that. But when you go live, your viewers and basically your audience may want to ask you some questions in depth about whatever idea or video that you had uploaded previously. So that is why I decided to open a live, but it's also part of testing or experimenting with lives on my channel. So one of the reasons why I also came up with this idea to you guys, especially those that come to my DM on Instagram, they ask questions basically, and then I get a video idea. So the question that I keep getting asked currently is how exactly do you go live? Yesterday, I did say that I use StreamYard to go live on YouTube because at this point in time, I'm still below the 1,000 subscribers in order for me to go live stream on YouTube. Yeah, so you have to use like the third party way to actually go live when you have under 1,000 subscribers. So once again, listening to your audience is also very important because they give you video ideas. In my case, they are giving me live stream ideas, and the questions that have been asked is, so what exactly do I speak about if I go live? And that is why we are going to be having this discussion tonight, 25 live stream ideas for beginners, people like you and I. So I see there are some people that are coming through. Let me say hello to Rangman Music. Peace and blessing at the Real Clances to you too. Thank you so much for coming through. I see Tournament 5. Good afternoon at the Real Clances tutorials. Thank you. Good afternoon to you too, wherever you guys are in the world. Please let me know where you're from in the world. I'm very interested to see that. Hi, son. Hi, thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. So I think maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm going to be cracking a joke about this or what. You know, when you're growing up, you always have some sort of aspirations to be on television. I'm one of those kids that actually I tried out the Yo TV, I tried out Pumpkin Patch. Okay, I know I'm revealing my age. Those that are South Africans will understand what I'm talking about. And so I have gone to auditions before and I got rejected. And usually the people that do these auditions, they're not the nicest of people. And that kind of puts a dent on your self-esteem as well as your self-confidence and things of that nature. So having a YouTube channel, especially when you go live, you are almost as close to that dream as you can. Okay, so if you had that sort of a dream before, hey, guess what? You have a YouTube channel. Why don't you go live and do what those people missed out and basically build your community like that? Okay, I was just trying to be funny. Okay, so I'm not the funniest person, but apparently I am. Anyways, let me go back to the comments. I see Smithy Fitness says, come through. Hello, buddy. I'm here and just hit the like button for you. Thank you so much for liking, guys. As you watch, please do like this video. I mean, this live, it helps with the YouTube algorithm when when the live actually becomes a replay, basically a video at the end, so that it gets pushed out by the algorithm. I will highly appreciate that. That is another thing that I wanted to speak about, which is part of the ideas that I would like you to incorporate in your YouTube channel when you start doing lives. That number one, you are not just you're not just live streaming, you are also recording a YouTube video, because after you have done a live, what happens is it goes to to the list of your videos on your channel, and basically it becomes a YouTube video, but it's called a replay. So another thing that I also learned since I've started live streaming earlier this week is that immediately you press the button, go live, start talking, because you don't want to alienate the people that are going to watch the replay while you are waiting for people to come through. Like right now, I see people coming through. Basically, you are waiting for people to come like this. Oh, I'm just going to wait and see how many people are coming through, and then you keep quiet. That space basically alienates people that are going to watch the replay. So immediately you press go live, start talking, so that you accommodate people that are going to watch the replay, if I'm making any sense. So once again, guys, now and again, I'm going to look at my notes that I have down here to remind me what I'm going to be speaking about. So while you guys are coming through, let me get back to my notes here. Like I said, I get my ideas for a live stream from my Instagram DMs from you guys asking me questions about the most question that is asked right now is what ideas do you have for me to go live? And I thought, this is actually a great idea. Let me speak about it on this live. I see Boss Kitchen has come through. Hey, Kenya has come through. Hi, Clantus. Look forward to giving live one day. I like your consistency. Yes, start now. I would say start now. Maybe Monday. You can do. In fact, I am going to talk about your niche in the list of the ideas that I have. How you can use that to go live on your YouTube channel. I see your channel is growing beautifully, and I'm very happy with the numbers that I see. You are very close to 1,000 subscribers, so congratulations in advance when you get through. Once again, so I thought maybe these 25 live streaming ideas will empower you with your own YouTube channel. Yes, you can do all of them if you want to, but I don't want you to dilute your niche that you already chosen and basically confusing the YouTube algorithm that what exactly is your YouTube channel is all about. Instead, I would want you to stick to your niche and do lives around your niche. Same goes with the guests that you are going to have on your YouTube channel. There must be guests that people that are doing the same niche that you are in, so that you don't alienate your audience. Remember, your audience have subscribed to your YouTube channel for the content that you are putting out on your channel, not for anything else. Unless you are going to turn your live stream into maybe a fun live stream, but I see many YouTubers who do live stream where they are doing something totally different from their niche. They would actually delete that live. Instead of it becoming a replay, they would delete it. The reason being, they don't want to confuse the algorithm. So that is why I think it's advisable that when you go live on things around your niche, so that you don't have to delete the live when it becomes a replay. Going back to the comment section, I see comments. I'm always pushing and my channel is starting to grow. Your advice really helps. Yeah, I saw that this morning. I was like, wow, you go. Your channel is actually really taking off. I like seeing the numbers that you are accumulating. Bob's Kitchen, thanks so much. I appreciate it. You're welcome. You are so welcome. I love your channel again. So What are these ideas that I have for you? There are 25 of them. You can utilize all of them if you want to, but be careful that you don't alienate your audience. The first one is get to know me live. I know I have not done even a long form video about you guys getting to know who I am. Actually, I'm a very, 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 very private person. Secondly, not only I am a private person, but I'm also a recluse. And I think I've said that a number of times on my YouTube videos. Once again, it's just a choice for me. I find being a loner, I don't know, it kind of like helps. The only friends that I've got is my brother and my sister. Those are the two people that I speak to. And because I'm a YouTuber, you guys have actually become really, really good friends of mine. So you are included in the list of people that I actually have conversations with. If you are not following me on Instagram, please make sure that you follow me on Instagram. I am at The Real Clantis Tutorials. That is the name of my channel. And I do apologize, guys, if you see me cutting off. I don't know what's going on. I guess you will not always have your way every single day. Let me welcome some people that have come through. I see Monono Stone. Hi, thanks for the advice. Wash hands. Thank you. I actually embarrassed myself yesterday about the wash hand thing. I forgot basically it means clapping as well. So thank you for clapping for me. Yeah. DSTV and Econ Media. Okay, this is very interesting. Thanks for the good work. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you for your support. I am your friend. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. You are indeed my friend. And I am Alfonso Faku. Did I pronounce that correctly? I do apologize if I haven't. Johannesburg YouTuber. Hey, great. I will note you and I will follow you. I mean, I will subscribe to your channel. I'm very interested to see what you do on your channel there. So, like I said, number one is get to know me live stream idea. Basically, you interact with your audience and you basically allow them to ask you questions about you, and you can answer. No, you don't have to basically dig deep into who you are. You just give them what they need to know, because I don't think you should put your entire life out there. This is the internet at the end of the day, and you don't know who is lurking and what they are going to do with that information. So let them know where you come from, where you were born, maybe a few primary story there, high school story there, and why you started your YouTube channel, what you want to achieve out of it. Is it for money? Is it for fun? Is it for documentary sake? Or whatever the case might be. Do that video, that live. It's very interesting. And I also noticed that when you connect with your audience, trust you more than when you're just doing videos and upload and then you forget about them until the next time you upload another video. So number two is ask me anything. So ask me anything, not necessarily about you, maybe about life in general, maybe about breaking. People sometimes they get a little bit curious about other things, so you can have that ask me anything tag on your lives. The thing is with lives, another thing that I've noticed is you can run out of ideas and you can even freeze sometimes. So that is why sometimes the comment section gives you ideas to continue talking. That is why I'm also inviting you guys to do ask me questions about anything related to YouTube. I'm not exclusively going to be talking about the topic of the day, but it needs to be YouTube related, because I still need to trigger the YouTube algorithm. I still need to optimize my live, which becomes a replay, which you also need to have to do as well when you start live streaming. Those things are very important. Metrics are important to the algorithm. So going back to the comments, Clantis, I am close to 100 subscribers. Your advice motivated me to continue as a content creator. I'm so happy to hear that, because you know what? Being a YouTuber is extremely difficult. You will see growth coming in pain guys, never give up. Just keep going. So I'm glad to hear that you get motivated to stay consistent and continue to upload videos, because you have built a community of 100 people. You know, your first 100 people, that is the foundation. And these are the people you should never, ever, ever, ever forget. You must never forget those people. Know them by names, because they are the ones that have built you to where you are. Once you surpass the 100 subscribers, while you're on your way to your first 1,000 subscribers, and continue being in a good relationship with your foundation. So just remember that, okay? That includes whenever they come through, if you're doing a live, you respond to them. You respond to them when you upload a YouTube video, and just keep them happy. That way, you will also be happy, and you stay motivated on YouTube. Thanks. Thanks, I'm one of your subscribers. No, thank you so much. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. So let's go to number 3. Number 2 is ask me anything. It could be absolutely anything. It could be about your own expertise that you have a qualification for. Open yourself up for questions, and hopefully you will have the correct answers to answer these people that are asking these questions in your life. So don't get annoyed, don't get impatient with people. Like I said in my other live, that as you grow as a YouTuber, you are going to get haters. Haters are good for the algorithm, by the way, because when they spew their hate, the algorithm sees that as an engagement. Remember, the algorithm is triggered by 3 factors, which is click. When a person sees your thumbnail, they click. After clicking, they watch. Watch time is the #1 lover of the YouTube algorithm. So they stay watching your video for a long period of time. So your content must be able to hook them and keep them watching that video for a long period of time. And then the third factor is engagement. When people like the video, like right now, please do like this live, because it's important to the YouTube algorithm. When they engage the video, by liking, by commenting, by subscribing, clicking the notification bell, and sharing the video. Those are the things that the YouTube algorithm looks for in order to push your YouTube videos to a bigger crowd. So when somebody that is hating on you just comes in and start typing hate, that is an engagement. When they dislike, that is an engagement. And that engagement could trigger the YouTube algorithm to push your video. So never worry, never get hurt when you see those things. So what I would do is ignore the negative comments and just focus on the fact that they commented, and the joke is on them. I still gain something. I don't lose anything. I know the purpose of people that are hating is to discourage you or get you to quit. Never do that, because they will win. Okay, let's get back to the comments before I go back to my notes. Thanks, I'm one of, okay, I have already read that. So let me go back to my notes. Number 3, unboxing. If you're a person that has a pocket to spend money on things, you can create a live and unbox whatever you buy. You can even do product review on your lives. Those sort of engagements, people love it. And I've noticed as well that lives where they do unboxing or product reviews, they always get a lot of views and subsequently subscribers as well. So if you can do unboxing on your live, then you should have a content to upload, basically to do on your live. The 4th one is how-to tips. My YouTube channel is all things YouTube. Most of the time I am doing how-to tips. So you can do that on your YouTube live stream like I'm doing right now. My channel, basically this live is an how-to live, as well as giving you tips on how to grow your YouTube channel. Number 5 is live training. If you are what do you call these people? A personal trainer, like Smithy is. You can do like home workouts on live, get people or your audience to do some exercises along with you. That is if you are a person who is well to do in that field, or maybe you are trying to lose weight and you want your audience to support you by watching you exercising or you taking a certain diet, and you talk about that diet to your audience. So that is another idea that you can do on your channel. The sixth one is webinars. So if you have like a digital product or you have a digital service, you can do like webinars. Right now, I see a lot of cryptocurrency people doing webinars, people that are doing digital marketing, they have like webinars. So whatever business idea that you have and you want to expose to your audience, you can do webinars. And sometimes webinars do get you a lot of views interested in those business in those products or services that you have webinars on. The seventh one is trending topic. So if you are a person that follows celebrities, or you follow certain trends or fashion trends or makeup palettes collections or whatever the case is, as long as it is a trending topic, you can do a live and you talk about this trending topic. I think the biggest trending topic right now, even though I feel it's a little bit old, is Harry and Meghan with Oprah Winfrey. That interview that took place with Oprah Winfrey, that still gets a lot of views. So if you are interested in those type of what do you call this content, then you can do a live on that. It's a great idea. I think you can even do breaking news as well, but the breaking news must be global, not just regional, because if you're going to do regional, people may not know your small little town and they may not be interested in that. But if it's a global news break, and maybe then because anyways, people are plugged in, they are watching that news, and when you do commentary on the breaking news, that's when people come in and view your live like that. So it's an idea. The eighth one is commentary. You can do like video essays on your live. If you are a person that is opinionated about things that are going on in the world, and you maybe have some sort of commentary about it, people love commentary videos. I'm one of the people that watches a lot of commentary videos, video essays. I love it. I like to hear intellectual perspective about things maybe that I'm not aware of, if I was aware of, but I don't know much about it. And then if you have like a perspective about that certain topic, whether it's colorism or racism or whatever the case is, but it's got to be educational, not discriminatory or derogatory. I will not support something like that. But do have like intellectual discussions on your lives about whatever topic is. If you are into sports, a lot of people enjoy sports, and you will get a lot of views as a result. Subsequently, even subscribers. Number 9, live tutorials. You can do live tutorials about absolutely anything. Well, I do YouTube, so now and again I will do YouTube tutorials. And on your lives, if you are a person perhaps that does that knows about makeup, or you know about softwares, you can basically take people through how this software works, or how it's going to benefit their business or their channels, or whatever the case is. If it's makeup, hey, tutor people how to do a certain look, and you'll get views and subscribers as a result. Number 10 is live interviews. So I don't know, maybe you know some people who are famous, or people who big YouTubers that you may want to have on your YouTube channel and do like live interviews. You can interview them. That is very, very interesting topic. Mostly people are interested in. If you can get yourself people like Mr. Beast on your channel, you are going to gain millions of views and millions of subscribers also, I think, because right now he's a big deal on this platform. People like Kelly Stamps, if you can get Kelly Stamps on your channel, definitely you are going to gain views and subscribers as a result. So think about those things as you are planning your lives. So let me go back to the comments. I see. Is it okay? Your name can be pronounced in two different ways. I think it's the French way and the English way. I think in English is Jean and French will be Jean, but I think Jean will be a male, right? If I'm not wrong. Hi, sir. Hi, ma'am. How are you? Thank you so much. I know sometimes I'm silly on the live, so don't mind me. Thank you for coming through. Number 11, events streaming. Basically, if you have an event that you are going to either speak at as a guest speaker, or you're attending a certain event, you can live stream that, provided that you seek permission for it first, because you might find that the event might be exclusive to the company that is having that live, and they don't want the world to know about that event. So seeking permission is important. But if they say go right ahead, then you can set up and go live, like conferences as well. If you are into politics, conventions, you can do like live stream conventions, you can do meetings. But I think in meetings, most of the time, the meetings are closed, therefore they are not for everybody. So, but first, again, seek permission. I see some people have come through as well. Millennial money, minority money. Hello, Boss Kitchen. These are awesome apps. Oh, awesome tips. Yes, I will follow your advice and see how it goes. Yes, please do so. Vlogging from somewhere else, I see. Yes, I am. I am. I'm in a living room. Oh, yeah, and the connection is a little bit bad today, so I apologize for that. So let's continue. Number 12, fundraising. If you have a cause that is close to your heart, or a foundation that you would like to fundraise for, or a charity, you can do live streaming where you're inviting people to donate money, but make sure that you have guests from these charity or foundation, the executives, to speak to your audience and why they need the money, and so that you can dig into your pockets and your kindness and donate money. So you can use your platform to do good with it as well. So number 13 will be get ready with me, or get unready with me. So with this one, make sure that you don't go naked on us. Just follow the community guidelines on this one. But if you are a person that enjoys night routine or morning routines and things of that nature, you can do lives on that, where you are taking off your makeup, or you are putting on your makeup, or you are choosing an outfit for the day, or whatever the case will be. You can do a live stream and bring in your audience. Basically, it's more like the behind the scenes type of thing. So enjoy that one. Number 14 is get productive. You can do or how to get productive. You can also do live stream about how people, you can give tips about how they can get productive, or have a productive day, or productive projects, and things of that nature. A lot of people, especially with the pandemic, where we have been like locked in our homes, some of us have lost the ability to be productive, or maybe even motivated. So you can kind of like boost us with some tips that you have put together during the lockdowns. So I think that is actually a very good idea. Excuse me. Number 15 one, yesterday I did speak about it. My friend child, she was scammed of $150 that she, out of her good, from the goodness of her heart, she was giving a giveaway for her 100 subscriber milestone. There are people who just sitting in the wings waiting to scam you out of your prices. So be very, very careful when you do giveaways. Make sure that you do due diligence on the people that have won, so that you give the right people what they've won. So just be careful with this one, especially if it's going to be money. I know that it is a federal crime to steal from people on the internet. So I hope that those people that scam child will actually get what they deserve. Going back to the comments, these are, okay, I've already read that. I've also read that one, so no one new came through yet. So number 16, how things are done. So let's say maybe you know how to make soap, or how to make fragrance, or whatever that you are good at making. You can do a live and demonstrate how this is done, and you will definitely get a lot of views. You can even do like reviews of how this is done, how a donut is made, or how the sky became blue. I don't think anybody, okay, I know it's the reflection of the ocean. I think that's the how. Okay, I'm not quite sure. I think it's a reflection of it, but then, anyways, that's besides the point. The point is you talk to people about how things are done. If you know how things are done, if you know how a wedding dress is made, and you are a wedding, do a live and show us how it's done. How was she scammed? Basically, uh, somebody won the $100, and clearly there were other people that were listening in when she announced the winner, and the person quickly ran to Instagram, stole the person who won's profile picture, and made it as though it was their own, including the name and everything. Obviously, when somebody says, hey, I'm so and so, I won, in good faith, you are going to believe them, and only to find that later on, when the real person comes through, that actually you gave the money to the wrong person. So basically, I think that's what had happened. And that person is just a scammer, a scumbag, as far as I'm concerned. So be careful of such people. Number 17, you can do motivational live stream. Basically, if you are a motivational speaker, or you want to encourage people, we are living in a very difficult time right now with the pandemic. A lot of people lost their jobs, a lot of people lost loved ones, some people are just feeling like, you know what, this is way too much. And if you have some encouraging words, we will highly appreciate that. So do a live stream and do like motivational speaking. I'm not quite sure around prayer. I'm not quite sure there, but I've seen people who do like law of attraction. They've done like lives on manifestation. So if you are a Christian, or you are a Muslim, or whatever religion you come from, you can actually use your religion to motivate people and uplift their spirits. So you can, I think you can do something like that on your lives. That is, if you are interested in doing that. Going back to the comments, OMG, whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, insane. I couldn't believe it myself. I was so upset by this. That, I mean, Chai, she's such a great lady. She's an amazing, amazing person who's been through a lot. And for her to give her last money to somebody because she's so happy that she reached 100 subscribers, and then there's a scammer who, yeah, it's just upsetting. It's hard to be nice on the internet. You don't know who is nice. That's true. The internet is full of good people, but it's also filled with filthy people. So just be careful. Just be careful at all times. That is why, as well as you grow as well, you're going to find people that are going to be jealous because of your growth or your success. Ignore ignore them. That's all that you do. You just keep it going. You ignore them. So those are the people that you always find on the internet. Um, I might go live this weekend if my internet is good. Hopefully, you will all join in. You are motivating me to do more lives. Yeah, please do so. I will definitely tune in if you go live. I think you have gone live several times before, and I've watched your lives. Even though they are short, but I think I know why you make them short is because I think I'm not saying that is true. Maybe because the number of people that come through. I found that if you continue talking and basically completing whatever script that you have before you, people will join as you go along. So if you don't see people, that doesn't mean that it's the end of your life. Remember, your life also becomes a replay, basically a YouTube video. So whatever it is that you want to say it, or even if you have zero people day that you that automatically gets uploaded to your channel. So I don't think you should worry more about how many people you have on your live. I would bother myself more with people that are going to be watching the replay at the end, because there are more people that watch the replay than people that actually join the live. That's one of the things that I've noticed about lives. Let's go back to our notes. Number 18, top list. I mean, what? Top 10 lists. So if you have like top 10 most beautiful people, top 10 most interested in doing, you can do them on your lives and have like a fun discussion with your audience. And if they know other people that you maybe not known by the world, they can also tell you, hey, my uncle actually has so many trillions of dollars in his account, and yet he's not registered as the wealthiest people. We would like to hear about that. And can I be your friend as well? Anyways, I just a joke. So you can do like top 10 list or top 20 list or top 100 list. It's totally up to you how you do that. Your internet today is, yeah, it is. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry with the connection. It's bad today. Millennial. The more people, the better. That's true. I should stop worrying about how many people are watching. Yeah, don't worry about that. Worry about when your life becomes a replay, basically a YouTube video. That's where you get more views rather than on your live. The only time you're going to get more views on your live is when you become a big YouTuber, or at least when you have like 10,000 subscribers or whatever the case will be in the future. Then you will see a healthy number of people coming through to watch. Soul Whisperer, hello, Clances. Where are you from? I'm from Johannesburg, South Africa. Where are you from? I'm from Johannesburg, South Africa, but originally I come from a province called KwaZulu Natal, the Kingdom of the Zulus. We just lost our king a few days ago. He was buried, I think, yesterday. So that's where I come from. Okay, going to number 20. Show some parts of your life. It's more like ask me anything type of thing, but this one, it's where you basically focusing on one aspect of your life, whether it's your job or your business or your family or things that you do in your spare time. Maybe it's cooking or baking or whatever the case is. You can take your audience through that via a live stream. It's a nice one. Condolences, I heard that. No, thank you so much. Thank you. I highly appreciate that. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, thank you. I can't wait for 10,000 subs. Yep. I know I'm also like, but I'm patient. I'm very, very patient and endurant at the same time. Because I do know that as long as perseverant and patient, I will get there someday. So taking it one step at a time, one subscriber a day or one subscriber at a time, eventually we will all get there, even beyond 10,000 subscribers. So that is we can't avoid that at all. It all rests on us at the end of the day. We are the only people who can get ourselves there. We are the only people who can stop ourselves from getting there as well. So patience is very important. May your patience rub off on us, lol. I don't think you have a choice. I don't think you have a choice. You just have to be patient and wait for that day when the algorithm looks your way and says, you come here. Because this is how I always imagine the YouTube algorithm. So here you are, you post a YouTube video and you are new on the platform. It just basically looks at you and like, hi, you again. All right, let's see what I can do for you. And it takes your video and just puts it aside. And then a popular YouTuber or a big YouTuber comes like, hey, you are going to do great, and then just promotes the YouTube videos. While you're waiting the wings, and they're like, but what about me? So that's how I always imagine the YouTube algorithm to be like. For us, it's like, you newbie, such annoying. Okay, that's just me. That's as far as patient. I can't even get 100 subscribers. You will get there. Just keep doing what you're doing. You will get discovered. If you follow the advice or any other YouTuber that does the same as me, then follow those advice. If sometimes people, when they watch your video, there might be something that that's holding them back from subscribing. Go back to your YouTube studio in your analytics, check your video, check the key moments in that video, check where people watch the most, check where they drop out, because where they drop out, it will tell you at this point, maybe after 20 minutes, people drop. Look exactly what is it that you do there, what do you say, that actually gets people can stay watching, then chances are they are also going to subscribe. So check those things. It's very, very important that you study your YouTube analytics. You are a numbers lady, so I think that should be very easy for you to understand the numbers on your analytics. Lives make me very nervous. I really do that. Trust me, this is my 6th live, and every time I'm about to do one, I am a nervous wreck. I basically do 10 deep breaths right before I press the go live button. I think it's natural for us in the beginning, but as we continue doing lives, we'll get better, and it's going to become part of. I would encourage you to continue doing them. If they are helping your channel to grow, then please do so. Please do so. Okay, let's get back to our notes here. Number 21, propose a challenge and have live. So you can propose, I don't know what challenges that are out there. It could be a dance challenge. If you know some moves that you want to challenge people to do, make sure that you don't use popular music that could get you copyrighted by or copy strike by YouTube. So you can basically give people a dance challenge just to have fun on your lives. I used to be a dancer when I was a kid, and I'm talking serious dancing. I'm talking contemporary, African, ballroom. I'm talking paso doble, salsa. Should I go on? Yeah, that stuff I used to do, but now I'm a little bit stiff. I think because I'm getting a little older. But if you put me on the dance floor, I will show you flames. Number 22, solo live stream. Solo live streams are exactly what I'm doing. I'm a solo in this live stream, and you can also do the same thing. The nice part about a solo live stream, it doesn't take much of preparations as opposed to when you're going to have like a guest. There's a lot that takes place behind the scenes before you can have a live. So not because I don't want to have a guest. Someday, as I grow as a live streamer on my channel, I am going to get some guests on the show, and to, I don't know, whatever discussion we may have. Once again, it will be directed by yourselves. If you ask me, I would find somebody, hopefully they will agree. So you can do such live as well, solo live stream. Number 23, panel live stream. So let's say you, I don't know, your niche has some expertise that you would like to invite on your live and have a discussion. Then you can, excuse me, I don't know why I'm filled with air. You can have a panel of people on your stream and have a very wonderful intellectual discussion around your niche. Very important that you stick to your niche. Everything that you're going to do on your live stream must be around your niche, because the algorithm understands that your YouTube channel is based on your confuse it with too bit, for example, like a dance challenge, just to make it fun for your audience, where you speak about yourself as well. Maybe here and there, small little sprinkles here and there of niche. I think so. That'll be fun. Yeah, I will be your guest. Yeah, I would love to have guests, but I will let you know when. Right now, I'm still experimenting with my YouTube channel, so I'm not taking in any guests as yet. But I'm also watching us to grow as YouTubers. Then I will invite you on my live stream. Again, guys, I apologize with my connection today. It is horrible. I apologize. Waiting for the invitation in the future. In the future, I'm not gonna make any promises on this live future. Number 24. Spin the wheel live stream. So again, this one is based around having fun. So you can basically have like things on the spin the wheel. You can have like truth or dare in the I don't know what you call it, in those pies, and then you spin for people, and then you will have to act out whatever is on those pies on the spin the wheel. If it's a truth, then you tell a truth. If it's a dare, then they will tell you what they dare you to do, and you do it. And I think that is going to be fun to do. So you can do a spin the wheel type of live stream. Number 25, which is the last one, you can do like cooking or baking live stream. So if your YouTube channel is baking or cooking, then you can do a full-on live stream about whatever dish that you are going to be making, or a cake that you are going to be making. Take people through the entire ingredients, because when you do a long form video, your long form video is maybe 5 minutes or 6 minutes or 12 minutes long, and people don't really get to see the step by step process in order to come up with whatever dish you are making or whatever cake that you are making. So a live stream gives you like the long yard to do as much as you can with everything that on your dish. So you can do that, but that doesn't exclusively for people that are in the niche of cooking or baking. If you are a YouTuber who also enjoys cooking, even if you don't know how to cook, I think if you don't know how to cook, it would be even fun because you'll be showing us nonsense, and we want to see you eating your nonsense. So I think that will just be a good, funny, and fun chaos if you don't know how to cook. If you, I look forward for such lives. I love to laugh. I love to laugh. I think you guys have already picked that up. So if you can make us laugh with your twisted ways of cooking because you don't know how to cook, we would like to see how you put together a dish that even yourself you can't eat. Collaboration live streams are beneficial when one has thousands of subscribers. Let me tell you something about collaborations. I strongly believe that collaborations must be mutual. It can't be that I have 1 million subscribers and you have 100 subscribers. What am I going to benefit as a person with 1 million subscribers? So I feel that it's unfair that a big YouTuber now is obligated to collaborate with a small YouTuber, and YouTuber is going to be benefiting and I benefit nothing. And I think that is something that you also need to think about when you begin to grow as a YouTuber, when your channel starts becoming big, and then you have. I'm not saying that don't help small YouTubers. Do help them. You can do shout outs for them. Because shout outs do work out sometimes, but sometimes they don't. You can do shout outs for small YouTubers as opposed to collaborating, because what are you going to be benefiting? That's just the harsh truth about collaborations, in my opinion. Amy, hi, Amy. How's the UK going tonight? Thank you for coming through. Me too. Laughter is life. Yeah. Yeah. How they used to say it? It takes 72 muscles to frown and only what 16 to smile. So if you want to stay young, laugh a lot. I think it's somewhere along those lines. I used to say this a long time ago when people ask, why are you always laughing? Correct both more subs. Correct more both subs. Okay. I've done those shout outs. Yeah, shout outs do help. Yeah, small YouTubers, by the way. I've seen people with very small channels get shouted out and they blow up overnight. So sometimes it doesn't work. I think when it doesn't work, it depends, number one, on the content that you put out. Sometimes it also just depends on the person themselves. If you're a person that is giving out negative vibes, then people are not going to subscribe to you, irrespective of who shouted you out. So be kind, be nice, and be approachable. And whenever people shout you out, opinion. So the bonus tip that I have for you, which is number 26, is do product or service demos. This one is for people that have who are entrepreneurs. If you have a service or a product that you would like to bring to the attention of your audience, you can do product or service demonstrations, and that will help boost your business, or will basically drive traffic to your business, whether it's a website that you have, or it's a software that you just developed, or an app that you just coded. Then you can do a live stream where you basically demonstrate how they work or how you work, and things of that nature, and how people can contact you for more details or to order that service or product. So basically, that is just for entrepreneurs. If you are an entrepreneur, I don't know if I pronounce that. Is it entrepreneur or entrepreneur? I always hear it's different pronunciations. So Guys, I think that is it with my 25 live streaming ideas for beginners that you can adopt for your live streams going forward. And I highly appreciate each and every one of you coming through. So before I end the live, let me read the comments that have just come through. I see Millennial Minority Money says, I know a family that one grew and shout out helped. Now three siblings grown on YouTube. In a few months. Wow, good for them. Congrats. I also saw a number of people as well that been shouted out on YouTube that blew up. One of the people, I remember there was a kid in the UK shouted out by Wanda Maya. She blew up overnight. Basically, she had like 400 subscribers, and she went straight to 1,500 subscribers overnight. I also know of Khadija Mbowe. She was shouted out by T Noor, and she had something like 7,000 subscribers. Now she's sitting at 265,000 subscribers. All this happened in a space of a month. And another person that I saw was shouted out and blew up. I can't remember who it was. So shout outs do work. So if you can get a big YouTuber to shout you out, don't spam them in your don't spam them in the comment sections, because they are going to report you and you are going to be considered a bot by YouTube, and you will never grow your channel yourself. Yes, Wada Maya is helpful. Yes, indeed. I've actually been on his live before, and I grew by 50 subscribers when he actually pinned my channel link on his live. Yeah, I think I grew by 55 subscribers, and I still have them. They never unsubscribe, which I'm very grateful for. So OMG, whoa! I wish someone could could shut me up. Now, watch big YouTubers, subscribe to their channel, and comment now and again. If you comment consistently, sometimes one thing I noticed, which actually also helped me in growing my channel, is like I would go to big YouTubers' channels, and I would listen to the entire video, and then I would look for a part where they did not answer a question regarding whatever the video or maybe the niche they are in. Usually, I would go to YouTubers that do the same niche as me, and if I see they have not responded to that question, then I would respond. So what that does is the person that I respond to will basically click on my avatar, and it will lead them straight to my channel, and then they will watch a few videos or one, and then hopefully they subscribe. I think I've gotten over 30, 40 subscribers like that. So you can do the same thing as well. Don't spam. Very important that you don't spam. Be genuine and respond well, because if you're going to fake it, people are going to see it and they will not come to you and subscribe to you. So those are other ways that you can grow your YouTube channel, apart from being shouted out or putting out videos on your channel. So you can do things of that nature. And in fact, I'm everywhere. I comment everywhere, and I'm genuine about it too. And people have come to me and say, hey, I saw a comment, you commented on a certain video, and then I clicked on your, and they subscribed. So you can also do something like that. Let me read one last comment, and then I will end this live, guys. I think I was watching someone's video and they gave you a shout out, and I found you. I think you went out by Gugu Mazibugo. I think that's where you may have gotten me from. Yeah, no, you got me from Gugu Mazibugo, because I remember you. I remember you. You came through and said, "I saw you on Gugu Mazibugo." She shouted you out, and then Yeah, indeed. And in fact, from that one, I got something like 15 or 16 subscribers when she shouted me out. So yeah, guys, I think this is the end. Let's again tomorrow on my 7th live stream. I highly appreciate you. I also appreciate everybody that are going to watch the replay. Guys, without you, my YouTube channel will not be where it is. Of course, I know we are growing, and let's keep growing. Stay consistent, because consistency is queen, guys. Content is king. So without the two moving together, then we are not going to win this game. So let's be disciplined in our niches. So thank you so much, guys, and let's see each other again tomorrow. And I highly appreciate each and every one of you. Adios.